Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This week we are going to be fixing my parents' Christmas presents from last year. The presents that I made them. I did take measurements for the presents. However, they are too short. Well, mostly too short. This is my mum's. It is the cat knit pullover, I believe. I did not follow the pattern, as the pattern was for a thinner yarn, and I was stash busting, so I just used the chart to make this, and then I used mum's measurements to figure out the size and whatnot. But this is my mum's sweater. It is the tiniest bit short, so I'm going to undo the ribbing on the body and add about 10 rows and then redo the ribbing. And she's fine with the neckline, but I'm not too happy with how it looks when it sits on her. So I'm thinking of undoing the neckline, the collar, and redoing it in either less stitches, or if I still somehow manage to pick up the same amount of stitches, at least do a 1x1 ribbing instead, because this sits a little weirdly. Like, it's fine and it does sit flat, but not perfectly. There's still a little bit of bunching in like this weird way. So I just want to see if I can fix that, as well as adding a little bit of length. Hers is the easiest one to fix. So we're going to do that one last. And the one we're going to do first is my dad's sweater that I made him. It is also too short by like a whole color repeat and maybe a little bit extra. So I need to take off the ribbing, add in at least one more color repeat, redo the ribbing, and he said the sleeves were fine. They were a little tight, but they were fine. But I want it to be perfect. So I'm going to rub the sleeves. You can't see it, but I have already prepped a lifeline in the first row of the white, which is right before a decrease. So I will be taking out 4 decreases and then just knitting straight up to add a little bit extra room, because I decreased way too fast in the sleeves. I decreased twice every 4 rows. I knew it was wrong when I did it, and yet I didn't bother to do anything else. I have no words for my ass out. But anyway, yeah, I've added the lifeline on both sleeves, so that I don't need to try and figure out where I want to go back to when I get around to the sleeves. I will be doing the body first, because that's a lot of stitches. So I have more yarn for these. No, you can't see, it's behind all of that in a little cube down there next to where these were, so that I knew what that yarn was for. But we are going to get started. If I seem a little annoyed, it's because I've spent quite a few hours editing today, and it's just taken so long, and I'm over the day, and it's barely even lunchtime. It's like 1:30. I wanted to start this so much earlier than what I can, but no, editing just had to happen with yeah. Hopefully, this will be my peace for the day. Let's get started. 2 days later, I was sick yesterday, so I couldn't do anything. But I showed working on the white section of the body, or a white row of the body. I put it on a scrap yarn, a piece of scrap yarn, so my dad tried on, and the white is actually where we need to start the ribbing. So I'm dropping the stitches down and then using a crochet hook to pick them back up to create a 1x1 grid instead of redoing it, because I don't want to undo it, because double stringing this yarn hurts my hands while knitting it, so it's easier to just drop it and pick it back up. It's been sitting still for 2 days. I don't know why it's tangled like this. Anyway. But yeah, that's what we are doing. I have no idea how long this can take me, but it's easier for me to do than re-knitting it. So we just need to do that the whole way around and then cast off, and the body is done. Then we just need to fix the sleeves. I know I said I was gonna fix the sleeves of my dad's sweater. I can't be bothered. I want this done. So I have finished the body. So it's done. It does still need to be blocked, but I'm not gonna show my parents on my channel, so you won't really see a reveal anyway, so it's done. You won't be able to see if that makes the blocking difference or anything, so it's done. So now we just have my mum's one left. This one is just like 10 rows tied to the body and maybe fixing the collar. I still plan to fix the collar because that is something that is wrong with it. It is like actually will fix it. So hopefully I will fix the collar. We will see. Oh yeah, I did a proper bind off on this one. It's gonna be so fun to do. I'm currently on the ribbing or the body of the sweater. I don't think I'm going to get to the collar today as I've only just started the ribbing and it's 2 o'clock and I've still got to do the ribbing and bind off. So I don't think we're going to get to the collar today, but I can at least do it tomorrow because I'll still have the whole day tomorrow. So this is quite slow progress on this sweater as it doesn't exactly move around the needles easily, around the cable easily, same as the other one didn't. So that's fine. But hopefully I should finish the ribbing today. Because I definitely don't want to do it tomorrow. remember how many rows I did for the ribbon. I probably should have counted it before I undid it, but I didn't. And I also didn't write it down in my project book from last year, so I also don't know how much. So it's also not in that. I don't think I'm fully awake, if you can't tell, from that mess of words. But I'm nearly finished with row 2 of the ribbing, and I'm thinking probably 8 rows for the ribbing. So there's only 6 rows left. I should finish that and the bind off today. And maybe I'm doing the colour. We'll have to see what happens. But possibly, most likely, I should be able to at least undo the colour so it's prepared for tomorrow. Hopefully. That sounds like a good plan. Just need to get this done. We are done. This took 4 days to fix these. I've been putting these off for months, and it took 4 days. Wonderful. My mum's is complicated. I think the fit is still off. So I think the yoke is too long. So she hasn't tried it on up since I've blocked it. She has tried it on since I added the collar. So she has technically tried this on, but she hasn't tried it on since it's been blocked. It fits. It's just a weird shape because the yoke is too long. He doesn't know that, but I will tell her when she tries it on later today. So you may see another catnip pullover video eventually, because if this doesn't fit after this, I'm going to see if we can find a thinner yarn. The main acrylic that I usually use, the Spotlight Marble acrylic, is still the exact same rows per centimeter as this yarn. So that one I would need it to be slightly thinner. Maybe. I could probably get away with using cotton if I remade it. So cotton is really small. I don't have any cotton worked up in a stockinette knit to be able to figure out if that would work. But future problem. Possibly gonna end up having to remake that, which is fine. She won't care too much. She probably won't care that the yoke is too long. She'll probably still wear it, but I won't feel happy with it. So if she does still want to wear it, she can keep it, but I'll make her one in another colour to make up for it. So that's why I'm trying to figure it out. And then my dad's yeah, perfect. I said I didn't end up redoing the sleeves, but I did also steam block them a little bit more widthwise to see if that'll help not make it so tight for him, but he hasn't tied it on yet because I forgot to ask him before he left for work. So anyway, that is now done as well. I ended up having to add, this is where the ribbing ended last time in this blue, so I've added a whole other colour repeat plus the white. The good thing about having to use a crochet hook to do the ribbing for the white instead of folding it is that the tension of it is a 4.5mm hook, but it was originally knit in a 4, and so it's made it look really clean, shockingly. Like a little stretched out, sure, but really neat. Is it worth doing that for all my projects for the future? I mean, you're not seeing it the way I'm seeing it, I don't think. Because that's the wrong side. Still looks a little neater than usual, but yeah, that looks great. I mean, something to keep in mind, I guess. Yeah, really happy with how this one turned out, because at least I know this one is the right fit. But we are done, finally. I am very glad to finally have those out and done, or done and out of the way. Yeah. Now I don't know what to work on next, because that's where I planned off to. I have like 6 different projects in that yarn, and then like 2 more in that, choices. Thanks for watching. Bye.